Hi, my name is Thais Gibson, and I'm the creator of the Personal Development School. This is your daily breakthrough video, and in this video, I want to talk to you about 5 hard truths about breakups. So this is part of a 5 hard truths series we're doing after we did one original video about this stuff, and then so many people had questions and comments and all sorts of things. So we decided to do a whole series around this where we're going to cover hard truths about breakups, boundaries, the subconscious mind, relationships, dating, all kinds of different stuff over the next little while. So stay tuned. Now, as we dive into the 5 hard truths for today, if you would like to go much deeper into healing from a breakup, moving through a breakup, we have a very intense How to Heal from a Breakup course that covers a lot of what we'll go through here in a moment in a tremendous amount of detail that you can check out for free for 7 days using the link in the description box below. It will really help expedite the process of healing if that is something you're experiencing. And we are also doing something very exciting at PDS. That we will launch the ability to sign up for very soon, which is I will be creating a relationship coaching training for people who want to get involved in this field, who want to do a deeper dive into all this stuff. We're specifically doing it in integrated attachment theory, which is exactly what we teach on this channel, the subconscious mind and how it overlaps with attachment theory, our core wounds, our limiting beliefs, our unmet needs, expectations, the way we want to break down communication. And this training will also cover like how to start a business, how to really get your own business up and running, if this is something you're looking to do. So if you want to sign up for that training, and just register early. We will have early bird pricing. We will also have limited amounts of seats. But if you just want to sign up for our wait list before we actually launch, you can also click the link in the description box below. And in there, you can put your email and get on the wait list early before spots or seats run out. Very excited to be doing this. It will also be on Sundays over a consecutive period of 5 weeks. It will be 40 hours in total of training. And it will be online for now. So our first one will be online. We may do one next year or something in person, but you can sign up from anywhere in the world. So I hope that you join me because it would be really exciting to have everybody there. Now, 5 hard truths about breakups. Very first thing that's most important to really register and recognize is number one, it's not the person's physical form you're missing. When we lose somebody, right? It's not like you miss like their body. Like if somebody passes away, God forbid, it's not like you miss like their body, right? It's you miss them, their essence. And what that really means is you miss the needs that they met in your life. You miss the traits that they brought into your life. So maybe their sense of humor, their sense of supportiveness, care, like whatever it is, it's needs and traits. And so when we're trying to grieve a breakup, it follows those exact same principles. And it's that when we want to grieve, we have to figure out, okay, what needs was this person meeting in my life? And how can I actually sort of take those needs back again for myself and start meeting them myself and also getting them met by other people? And those traits that I was really infatuated with or attached to in somebody else, how can I start nurturing those traits in myself in a healthy way? So for example, let's say somebody who's really assertive and really good with boundaries, and your subconscious mind was sort of attached to that at a subconscious level because we bond to people and we attach to them. And the subconscious mind really believes in trait variety. It doesn't like believe in trait variety, but it practices being attracted to trait varieties, so to speak. So, biologically, we are attracted to people who express or repress traits. And what this really means is thousands of years ago, if we were out trying to survive and somebody's really smart and somebody's really strong, if they pair up together, they have a greater chance at survival because of their different traits. So we're attracted to this. And when we lose these things in a breakup, our subconscious mind also, which brings me to number 2, hard truth, goes through an identity crisis because of this. And so grieving is not just about grieving. Like it's not just about, waiting for a time to heal and things like that. What grieving is about is us being able to nurture those things in ourselves, actively take the initiative to be like, okay, what are these needs? How can I start getting them met? What are these traits? How can I start nurturing them more in my life or have other people around who will meet them? And then also, you really want to make sure you're changing your stories because we tell a lot of stories about ourselves in the relationship after a breakup. And if we don't do the work to equilibrate those stories and break through them and question them and reprogram these beliefs and ideas we've acquired about ourselves after a breakup, then they can really take shape for us at our subconscious level in a very strong way. So we may believe that it's my fault or I wasn't good enough or things like that. And if we don't work to hash those things out, then they will be imprints that are left from a breakup in and of itself. So that was all sort of part of hard truth number one. Hard truth is number two is it is normal to have an identity crisis because your subconscious mind has been used to getting its needs met in a very specific form in a very specific way. And when those needs are pulled away, you're going to go through a little bit of withdrawal. When those traits are pulled away that you've attached to and come to believe that this your significant other or other half is a part of yourself, what you're actually essentially going through is also an identity crisis. We do have a strengthening self-identity course in so much detail that will help you like define your purpose, your mission, your vision, nurture your traits, reprogram your relationship to your needs, all these different things. If this is something you're struggling with, especially after a long breakup, a divorce, splitting up with a family, these sorts of things can really wreak havoc to the subconscious mind in this way. And again, you can check that course out for free for 7 days as well by clicking the link in the description box below. Number three, it takes time to heal. Now, time is not what heals. Time is what your subconscious mind uses. And because your subconscious mind is a needs meeting machine within a framework of time, it learns other ways to get its needs met, whether it's on autopilot or not. Let me give you an example. We may think time heals. Time is not the healer. Time is the medium that the steps we're naturally taking towards healing, whether we consciously recognize it or not, are unfolding. So during time, you may, after a breakup, what do? Spend more time with friends, spend more time with family. Maybe someone moves home, hangs out with their family more often, these sorts of things. We can say, oh, time is healing, but really your subconscious mind is getting used to getting its needs met in different forms. Now, what's really powerful about this is when we are healing, sometimes when we start to get our needs met in different ways and we try to get our needs met in different ways, it doesn't actually feel good because at the beginning, it's so outside of our subconscious comfort zone. But through repetition and emotion, which is what reprograms the subconscious mind, over time, we get used to getting our needs met in these different forms and we build a sense of self-efficacy. When we build a sense of self-efficacy and self-trust and belief that we can, in fact, meet our own needs, we can, in fact, rely on other people around us, friends, family members, to meet our emotional needs or whatever needs we felt missing from that romantic relationship, that is when we start to get enjoyment from getting those needs met. It's not like outside of our comfort zone and feels strange or weird or kind of only meets our needs partially. It actually feels really rewarding. But it's not until that happens at the subconscious level, until there's some trust there and some certainty there and some repetition there for a period of time, that really starts to take shape and take hold. So this is why it takes time. And so that's number three, hard truth. And this brings me with number four, which is they go hand in hand, but time isn't what's healing. Okay. So just staying busy or time healing all wounds is not the same as healing your subconscious mind intentionally. When we take steps to be like, what were my needs? What are the traits? And we do some reprogramming work. And then we follow that up by like changing our stories and not like leaving a relationship with, oh, if I only did X, Y, Z, or I was never good enough for this person, or these like narratives that we use to try to derive a sense of certainty as to why the relationship didn't work out when we don't have it. You'll notice there's a relationship between the more stories we tell and the less closure we have. The less closure we have, the more our subconscious mind seeks certainty in different forms. One of that being that then we'll find stories and try to give meaning to situations to derive a sense of certainty. But often those stories have quite strong downsides, right? Because you're seeking certainty. So you come to think, okay, well, then it's my fault. And that's your subconscious mind trying to give meaning to it somehow to get certainty. But usually telling yourself the story, it's my fault, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel good. It hurts, right? So anyways, just staying busy is repression. It's not actually healing. I mean, your subconscious mind will heal in different ways because that's your mind finds ways to get its needs met. But that's not like helping yourself fully. You're not like nurturing yourself through the process. So staying busy is fine if you are getting, you're enjoying what you're doing, enjoying how you're staying busy. It's rewarding, fulfilling, these sorts of things. And that's fine to a degree, but when it's to the exclusion of like actually taking action and stuff, when it's in your own healing process, then that's when it can really become problematic. So really important to stay aware. And number 5, if someone's actions do not show that they are willing to follow up or make things work. So let's say you go through a breakup and then somebody says, oh, I might want to get back together, but their actions are not showing it. You have to trust the actions more than their words. People can say all the nicest things in the whole wide world, but they either show up or they don't. And that's what's really going to matter at the end of the day, especially if there is a breakup and people are talking about potentially getting back together, potentially trying to work things out. Does the other person show up? Do you show up? Or are these just things that you guys say, you just send some nice messages, but nobody's actually willing to put in the deep work? And again, not to just like bombard with courses, but I mean, you can check them out for free for 7 days. So I might as well give you all the resources I can. How to heal, how to repair any relationship. Really will help you, will guide you through that entire process. And the first prerequisite when you start that course is, are both people willing to do the work? So you'll see it, but then there's some really powerful tools to help you do that work if you're willing. So you can check out any of those courses. Remember, the 7-day free trial membership gives you access to all those courses, so you can check them all out within that period of time. Also, if you want to sign up for the relationship coaching training with me for 40 hours, then please get on the wait list by submitting your email in the link below. I hope to see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.